What's up, guys and gals, and welcome to the Nerd Castle for a series that I've been very excited about. I missed the release on this one because I don't know what they did. Like, I thought, I would swear to God, this game was supposed to come out on the 7th, and then it magically was like out on the 6th, and I found out about it a little bit late. But I am an H.R. Geiger fan. I used to collect the Aliens vs. Predator comic books back when I was a kid that were done by Dark Horse, and so this is a universe that I'm very, very interested in, if not... I'm not very knowledgeable about it. I would say that would be the distinction, is that I am interested in it. I read a lot of the comics. I was more interested in Predator than Alien, but I like them both. I like the Aliens as an antagonist for Predator, so I like them within the confines, but it's a scary game, I guess, so I'm figuring we probably want to jump into this as fast as possible because nobody came here to listen to me chat. And so I think we want to murder some aliens. I hope we get to kill aliens. If we don't get to kill aliens, I'll be really upset and spray acid blood all over the place. So I'm willing to bet there's probably going to be a whole lot of FMVs, or I don't know, like... I'm willing to bet there's probably going to be a lot of cinematics, and so this episode may not actually contain a whole lot of things. It's totally blind. I have no clue what I'm doing right now, and that might be a huge mistake. We will find out. Come along with me, everyone. It's alien time. I want to play the main Campagan. Okay. Alright. Campagan? Oh, no, now we're... Okay, still a challenge, but you may survive. Okay, let's go with medium. Let's take this around the... My darkness on my monitor is always terrible, so I don't know how this is going to come through on YouTube, but don't call me a cheater. I'm just going to put it right there, because that seems to be about right from my view. I don't know if you guys know this, but I have to touch all this up with gamma and stuff after I play the game, so what it looks like on your screen is not what it looks like on mine. That seems about right. Let's go for it! Ooh, tips on a loading screen. Never seen those before.
Final report of the commercial starship Nostromo. Third officer reporting. The other members of the crew: Kane, Lambert, Parker, Brett, Ash, and Captain Dallas are dead. Cargo and ship destroyed. I should reach the frontier in about 6 weeks. With a little luck, the network will pick me up. This is Ripley. Last survivor of the Nostromo. Signing off.
Ripley? I'm Samuels. I work for the company. It's about your mother. We think we may have found her, Amanda. A commercial vessel, the Anisadora, has recovered what we believe to be the flight recorder unit of the Nostromo.
Where?
Zeta Reticula.
What did it tell you?
We don't know. The unit was taken to Sevastopol station. It's proprietorial material, so the company wants it to be collected as soon as possible. Sevastopol's a supply depot in the region. It's a permanent free port
I know what it
facility.
is.
Transit's arranged. There's a courier ship called the Torrens heading out that way in 2 days. We're going to travel out.
We?
Me and another exec. And you, if you're willing. Look, Ripley, when this job came across my desk, I read the case history. I know why you're working in the region where she went missing. You're still looking, aren't you? I've been cleared to offer you a place on the Torrance if you want to come along. Maybe there'll be some closure for you.
Ever notice how people are sweaty on spaceships? Like, they could just take off their jackets and stop sweating so much. I don't know, I find it odd that people in space on spaceships are always so sweaty even though they're wearing, like, full clothing. These are the sorts of things that I tend to think about. Oh, cryo lock, we're out. At least they picked a pleasant lighting color on the plus side. Oh my. Use the move keys to talk. To walk. How descriptive. I'm going to assume that that's WAST. We should probably put our sandals on. My feet appear to be bare. Although I guess I have nice legs, so that's a plus. I mean, if I'm swapping bodies with somebody right now, at least I have nice legs, so that's cool. That's a benefit. That's something to put on the old CV. That calculator looks like it's from 1981. Looks like the sort of thing you used to play, like, what was the name of that? Like Nataka football or whatever? I don't know. I had, like, my dad had one when I was a kid. It was like this little orange game that you played football on, but I don't know. Whatever. Let's sign in. Alright, so we have this lovely dichromic screen in front of us. What else is around here? Get dressed. Apparently the game is not going to allow me to walk around nude for the remainder of the game. Alien hunting is okay. Alien hunting in the nude, not so alright. Is it over here? Frank Herman, War in Totality. Don't think I've heard of or read that one. Is that like a major book? Is that a popular book that I should have read? Oh, look. There it is right there. That's exactly what I was talking about. It's like those old Tiger games we used to play back in the day. Oh my god. Memories. What is this? Oh, I can search things? What? Is there crafting involved in this game? Oh my. When do I get to make a gun? I want to shoot somebody. Show me the extraterrestrial. Scruff is ready to go. Well, now that I know that these are a bonding agent, just in case you have trouble making friends, Compound B. Not nearly so terrifying as Compound A or C, but still less threatening than E. And then 5 scrap. Alright, well, there is the distinct possibility during this playthrough that I may get flagged by a copyright company. Just things to bear in mind. If it happens, I promise we'll continue the series. It's not that big of a deal to me. It's just something that might happen. So if the game starts popping up at some point with like random advertisements from Sega all the time, just know what's happened. Let's see here. We can auto-scan something. Sure, let's... Oh my. Feel the power. We can close the capsule. Is it just me or is the ceiling space really low in here? I don't feel... Okay, I can crouch, but it still feels... I feel like I'm going to hit my head. I don't know. I feel like I'm in a hobbit tunnel right now. A mechanized hobbit tunnel from the future. Just in case, like, they had some major... I don't know. Some kind of weird scientific revolution in Hobbiton. Personal storage. Can I open these? Nope. Can't open those. Can I open the duffel? No, the duffel is not openable. Okay. Well, none of these crates appear to be searchable either. A little, like, robot over there with missiles attached to it. Let's go back over here. Hold on. There was something... Oh, dear. Anytime you're in one of those suits in a sci-fi movie, I can virtually guarantee you're within 25 minutes of somebody being sucked out of an airlock. That seems to be how it goes. Somebody always gets sucked out of an airlock. The second everybody is wearing one of those big, like, open walk suits for outside, somebody always dies right after they put it on. So I'm not going to put it on right now. I'm invulnerable as long as I'm nude. Just in case. There we go. I don't know, how stinky are you when you get out of cryo? I would figure you can't smell too good. I think that cryo probably smells like, you know, Gak? That toy that we had when we were kids, like Gak and Floma and all that, how it all had that weird soapy smell. I bet that's what you smell like when you get out of cryo. It's like that oddly... It's like a fragrance, but it's also the lack of a fragrance. I don't know. It's hard to describe. Fun fact, I learned this on my stream the other night. Gak is mostly Elmer's glue. So there it is. Am I dressed now? Oh yeah, I've got little... My feet are tiny. I have really, really small feet. Weird. Maybe it's just the perspective. Can I fiddle with knobs? Anytime I get into an area where there's lots of buttons to push, you need to stop that. Here. There we go. Turn yourself off. This is not the time. This is not the time to be turned on. Let's go back over, and what does this do? What does this say? Well, I don't know. Do people want me to read this stuff? I'll read it. Verlaine, you on the lookout for a navigational officer? I have a friend that's just lost his ship and he's looking for work. I can vouch for him. He's got good papers. Same old story. The megacorps undercut him, picked up all of his clients, so contracts are getting harder to come by for the smaller companies. I'm thinking of getting out myself while I still have something to sell. Sounds like you're doing okay, though. Dropped by the docks and heard you just shipped out. Sevastopol Station. What a shithole. Still, I hear Weyland-Yutani is paying well. Good luck to you if you can't beat him, right? Let's catch up when you get back. Blaine. Oh, that is not how I leave this menu. Hold on, I need to learn to read. Q. Ah, that's how we back out. I don't know why, but anytime I'm playing anything with black and green, it reminds me of my Apple IIe when I was a kid. We had an Apple IIe because my dad has always been like a techie type guy. He's always liked like gizmos and gadgets. This is glowing green. I'm going to loot it. A charge pack. An SCJ injector. I have no idea what that might be, but we'll hold on to it for later. Maybe it's useful. Oh, and an empty cupboard. An empty cupboard. This is feeling all too much like my college experience. Nothing but ramen in every cupboard. Let's see here. It's blinking at me. I don't know if that... Oh, maybe I'm just turning things on and off. Oh, we have crew ID. Okay, so there's Taylor, Samuels, Connor, Verlaine, and Ripley. Alright, so I don't know if they're alive or not. Obviously, something terrible is probably happening here. Scrap, a bonding agent, again, and a sensor. So I'll hold on to that for a little bit. I don't think we can actually get into either of those cabinets. It appears as though the game desperately wants me to click on this. Oh, it's a game saver. Cool. Well, consider myself saved. Are you sure you want to overwrite? I don't even know that I have save data right now, so sure. Annihilate it. Send it to data hell. Off we go. I think we're going to... I actually don't think we have any choice. Can I sprint right now, or are we just... I think we're just out... Am I wearing shorts? No, I'm not wearing shorts. I just have, like... I'm not sure what's going on right... Okay, no, I'm not wearing shorts. It looked like I had long black socks on, like a baseball player or something, like up to the knee, like Chipper Jones style. That's how I used to wear my socks when I played baseball. I never liked keeping the pants rolled all the way down. Like, you had to put them up high. Can I wear this? That seems far more... It's got... I actually really like the ornamentation on the pauldrons. I mean, I don't know if that's ornamentation or if it actually has, like, functional use, but I like the way it looks aesthetically, so I want to wear it naturally. I am an MMO player. Things look cool. I want to put them on my... No, that's an airlock. I don't want to go in there. That's got to be an airlock. There's no way. Yeah, that's an airlock. I'm not going in there without a suit. Nope! Can I open any of these crates? No. Any of these ice chests over here? This is definitely an ice chest. We can't get a brewski? No, no brewskis. Well, damn. I'd settle for a Pabst right about now. Pabst. The taste of victory. And, I don't know. People always mean to Pabst. I like Pabst. Pabst brings back memories. Can I lean around corners, or do I just have to, like, walk in here brazenly? Also, do I have a map? Oh, I totally do. Yeah. Okay, so it appears as though I'm supposed to be having, like, a bunch of conversations or something. I guess we'll go for... I'm surprised how good the game looks. The game actually looks really, really gorgeous, and it's running at a solid frame rate. I mean, I will try and do a little bit of review commentary as we play through it, the things I do and don't like. Obviously, I tend to be kind of a bitchy gamer, but I try to make the best of a situation. I feel like... What is this? The CO2O2 filter control. I like all the bumps and hooks and knobs. This feels very not so homey, which is what space is all about. Space is never supposed to feel like home. It's supposed to feel like you're just somewhere you're totally uncomfortable with. Did I search this room properly? I bet there's treasure in here somewhere. That thing's blinking. Can I hold it? No. It's like a 1979 iPad. A user's manual for what? A microcomputer system, the MRT-50. Okay. I guess I can't loot any of this stuff. I love how deliciously analog all of their equipment is. Like, it's right on the front end of digital, but right on the back end of analog, so everything has that solid metallic feeling to it. I remember electronics from when I was a kid. They were beefier than they are now. Nowadays, everything's like lightweight and breaks super easily. Back in the day, though, they built that stuff like it was going to be going through orbit, like falling out of space and getting hit by lasers and shit. It was awesome.
Samuels, did you wake up early?
Well, I don't really need as much sleep as the rest of you. I was just inspecting the Torrens facilities. A well-maintained ship. I realize it's a very similar model to...
The Nostromo.
Yes, M-Class. A later pattern, but close in spec.
I've worked engineering jobs on ships like this.
Of course. Is Taylor up yet? She's not a seasoned traveler. Hypersleep may have been punishing for her.
Haven't seen her. I'll go check on her.
Hypersleep seems like the sort of thing you do like when you're really tired but you only have the time for sleeping for like an hour. Like me tonight. Basically, I got this game like way later than I expected to, and so I'm recording this at like midnight, so just bear with me here. If I say anything loopy or stupid, it's been a long day. What have I done? You've doomed us all, Ripley! The hell is that? I don't like the look of that instrument in the middle. That definitely looks like a human slicer. Will it slice humans? If I do it again? No, it just reopened. Well, that's... That did not lead... Oh, this is their auto doctor thing. I remember these things now. This is like the robot thing that fixes you when you get your guts ripped out by an alien. That's the sound you make. That was a rough imitation of gut ripping by aliens. Trademark forthcoming. Off we go. So far, though, I think they've definitely captured the feeling of the Aliens films. I mean, the ship feels really, really nice. It feels just modern enough, but also just outdated enough in terms of both film representation and also the technology being implemented. I like it. I like it. It feels good. It feels very, very nice. Additionally, the mouse started off at like a wonderful sensitivity. I didn't have to fiddle with it at all. I may get rid of that motion blur, though. I hate motion blur. I don't know if that's a bias that you all share, but motion blur drives me crazy. I've never liked it. Never will. They can't make me.
Taylor, good morning.
Ripley, it's certainly not good, and I very much doubt it's morning either. Sorry. I feel like death. I don't know how you people put up with hypersleep regularly.
You get used to it.
I don't do long haul very often. Most legal execs don't travel further than the coffee machine.
I'm surprised Weyland-Yutani felt the need to send legal at all.
The loss of the Nostromo and its cargo cost the company a lot of money. It's important we find out what happened. If I can close the case with a conclusive accident report, it'll look great with my superiors. I'm sorry. That was insensitive. I realize your mother has been missing for 15 years, and you...
It's okay. We'll both get what we want, right?
Have you seen Samuels? He's probably been up for hours.
Oh, we have cereal? Tell me we have tricks. There better be some...
All personnel to the bridge, approaching Sevastopol Station.
Looks like we're up.
Okay, and so as I recall, the need for hypersleep in this game was related to the fact, I could be wrong here, so cut me off if I'm wrong. Just cut me off by screaming at your screen and don't listen to me. And just call me an idiot, call me all kinds of names, whatever. I'm not a physicist, I don't know. But as I recall in Aliens, the need for hypersleep was as a result of the fact that the jump to hyperspeed would liquefy human organs or something like that if they weren't suspended in a fluid or something. It's something along those lines. I don't think it's typical cryogenic sleep like they talk about in a lot of other universes. It is like a cryo sleep, like you sleep for the duration of the journey, but I think they suspend you in fluid both to keep you from being bored and to keep you from being liquefied because the journey is long and speedy. I was going to say long and hard, but no. This is not a
Hope
giggity
you all
moment.
had a restful journey.
The Torrens is in very good order for an old M-class captain.
She was a wreck when I bought her. Took a few years and a lot of contracts to refit. She pays for herself now.
You said we're approaching Sevastopol Station. Are we docking?
I believe your contact is Marshal Waits, is that right? I'll hail Sevastopol and arrange boarding with him.
Good. Let's get this done.
Don't worry, Miss Taylor. Routine. In and out. Connor, how we doing?
SMG loaded and calibrated. Approach vector locked.
Prep comm so I can say hello.
Channel open, Captain.
Does everyone have their briefing documents?
You can watch the approach on the monitors.
I wasn't looking the characters up and down. I was looking to see what they were wearing because they're both very, very sweaty. And I'm just like, well, why wouldn't you? Like, look at that jacket right there. That's like a parka, man. If you're hot, take off your jacket. I mean, seriously. Don't sit there and stew in your own juices. It already probably smells bad enough in this thing anyways. This thing looks like it smells like the inside of a Gravitron. You know it does. It's got that foamy plastic everywhere and everybody's all sweaty. You know it's got to reek like a carnival ride in here. Let's see. Is there anything I can loot? I like loot, and so I would prefer to get as much loot. I bet they're going to take it all from me anyways. I bet it's not even going to matter. What are my objectives right now? I can get my briefing. Okay. I've already briefed. I started off in my brief, so that's fine. I started off briefed. If I had started off in the nude, I would have actually probably had a tude, and I would have been quite rude. That looks like a hockey helmet. Like a hockey helmet gas mask. What's going on over? Oh, that's gorgeous. So what monitor am I looking at here? They said that there was something I could look. Is this it? No, that appears to have some Excel spreadsheet graph thing going on it. And so my terror of mathematics is going to cause me to run in a different direction. What is this? Oh, briefing file.
Can we see it?
Switch to monitors. Sevastopol Station.
Is that damage?
It looks like damage.
Punch up 74, tight angle.
Looks like the dry dock bay is screwed.
I can't bring the Torrens into that.
This is a commercial vessel, Torrens out of St. Clair, registration number MSV7760, calling Sevastopol Traffic Control. We're carrying 3 passengers on a whale in...
Yutani Bond, you're holding the Nostromo flight recorder unit. We request immediate permission to transfer the passengers port side over.
This Waits, Colonial Marshal, Sevastopol State, serious situation.
Hello, Marshal? Marshal, this is the Torrens. Say again? The station's comms seem pretty screwed up, so I fitted Samuel's suit with a radio booster. I can only keep the Torrens in transit for 24 hours.
You'll have heard from us by then.
Safe trip.
Stand by. My contract doesn't cover bloody spacewalks. It's the only option, and it's perfectly safe if you do what I tell you. Depressurizing. Fuck. Hating this. Just shadow me, Taylor. You too, Samuels.
Affirmative.
Fuck happened here? My God, Ripley. You're doing good, Taylor. Just keep moving!
Taylor, Ripley, hold on!
Samuels! Taylor! Respond! Anybody! Okay.
See? What did I say? Anybody puts on one of those spacewalk suits, 25 minutes tops before somebody dies. Every time. The second those suits came out on my ship, I'd be like, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to wait for you in the cockpit. Y'all go do whatever you're going to do. I'll see y'all later. Oh, God. Spacewalk my ass. These are the suits that you can pee in, right? Because I just peed in mine. Oh, God. Is this how the rest of the game is going to be presented? This actually is kind of horrifying. I do feel very isolated. So, well done, Aliens Isolation. Oh, wait, what does this do? It's a desuitificator. Hooray! We're desuitificating. I don't know if I feel better or worse about that. Is the silver one better? Are they color-coded for different things? Like that one's like the tier 2 spacesuit, and that's like the tier 1 spacesuit. You've got to raid at least 30 days to get the DKP for this one right here. And this one right here, no casuals allowed. Let's see. Well, I think this might actually, I know that we're like haven't done anything, but unfortunately it looks like we're just about out of time. So it's very, very late. I think I'm going to take a break, and I will see you all in the next episode. Take care, everybody. My name is Splattercat. I'll see you in the next episode. Hi-do!